Hello, everybody. It is Friday, December 26th, 2025. My name is Xander. I hope you all had a great holiday. I'm here to solve some crosswords. First, let me make sure I am recording. Test, test, test. Okay, there we go. Let's check out the new mini by Christina Iverson and Joel Faliano, edited by Joel Faliano. There we go. Furry and green, say. Mossy. Part of an egg is a yolk. Yolk. Comedian Gillis, Shane Gillis. Words from a doctor checking your tonsils. Say ah. Reasons for wrinkled noses. Odors. Not spicy is mild. All right. State known for its potatoes is Idaho. Like a faithful friend is loyal. Had a beverage, drank. Pronoun frequently paired with her is she. All right, that is the mini crossword. Here is the Friday by Andrew Spooner and edited by Will Shorts. This will be very punny and misdirecting crossword and fairly difficult, so hopefully I don't get stuck. We'll see. Here we go. Dawdler. Somebody who's lazy or inactive. How a supervillain might brag. Evilly, I don't know. Flip, reverse, waiting for support, maybe on hold. Like untended plots. Like overgrown or something like that. Maybe what, mossy or weedy? Plant that's toxic to cats. Not sure. Is kale toxic to cats? I'm not sure. Since January 1st on a pay stub, year to date. Funeral rite. One whose beauty is on the inside. Not sure. Typical sight in a bank robbery cartoon. One of those bags with money on it, with a money symbol on it. Money bag. Funeral pyre. Broad band. Not sure. Royal Australian Air Force insignia. Also not sure. Competition that combines speed with balance. Could be a few things. Professor Dumbledore. Albus Dumbledore, if I recall correctly. Cuts short. Could be like a haircut or just ending a program short or something. Kitsch. Starting with an L, not sure. Cracked wheat used in Tebula. Don't know. Bevies to quail as parliament is to owl. Low, say like low class or low, I'm not sure. Low art as opposed to high art. The world's end in Norse mythology, Ragnarok. Mr. or Mrs. Right. It's something like this before, and it was ideal mate was the answer, but I'm not sure about this one. Baby sitter. Some kind of animal that sits and the baby form of it. I'm not sure. Blank Latin like modern coinages. Is it Neo-Latin? Not sure. A cold one is unexpected and usually unappreciated. Say a cold snap or a cold shoulder, cold stare, something like that. Whole kit and caboodle. The gamut. A half of a classic rum cocktail's name. A Mai Tai. Some babysitters. I was gonna say teens, but maybe nanas, like grandmas. A component of a nautilus shell. A notch. Maybe. Tuesday in French. Not sure, I'm afraid. Song commonly performed outdoors. A carol, because you're right outside somebody's door. Mantra with a C. A chant, maybe? Eric, who wrote and illustrated Papa, Please Get to the Moon for Me. That I'm not sure. Blank Tuesday, end of the Lenten season. Well, let's see. Can't think of what that would be. Food that can be prepared de canasta. Nearby things. One, towing the line. With a question mark, something punny. Towing the line. Not sure. Area on which to eat or play cards. Some kind of table, I would assume. You can absolutely count on me. I've got it, maybe. Not thrilled with that. Usually it's I've got this. Singular, with or without its first letter. Overly self-assertive. Not doing great. Figure in sci-fi's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, e.g. a giant of some sort. Individually, at a time, or like one at a time, something like that. Like a good sponge cake. Ugh. Connected. Down under bird that scientists are working to de-extinct. I'm not sure of a down under bird that is extinct. The only extinct bird I can think of is the dodo. That won't fit, obviously. Sister of Moses. Worth considering. Made up. Facility. Area. Understood. Got it. Might be marked with an X. The close button. I don't know. Stack up. Really a bunch of things that could be. Drive, libido, ambition. Oh, ambition. That'll fit. Could be right. Short diner order. A BLT, because it's abbreviated. That's why it's short. Life partner, perhaps. Life and not sure. Treated with respect. It's kind of a hard Friday. This feels a little bit more Saturday-ish. Great illustrations. Well, if it ends with an S, this could be esteemed. Understood. Could be got me, and then this would be wrong, but got me. I was thinking soulmate, but no, the L's in the wrong spot. And if this is mate, this could be of note. Facility could be a gift. You have the facility, you have the gift. Made up. Stoned. This Miriam. Oh, porno might be marked with an X. I think I've heard of a MOA, and that could be made up to atone for something, is to make up for it. So MOA, yeah, that sounds right. Stack up, pile up. Not really sure about that. What if this is Neo? Oh, maybe this is a stroller. Something a baby sits in. A cold call. Be unexpected and usually unappreciated. Eric, yeah, I'm not gonna know this one. Oh, true love. Mr. or Mrs. Right. Cut short, aborts. Contest. A contest is about. Bulgar. Yeah, not sure about that, but I'm happy with the other answers. Yeah, don't know. Doing some theater work. Ushering. Didn't see this one. Somehow skipped it. Oh, kangaroo. Of course. Daughter, a dawdler, a slowpoke. Oh, this is like one of those like party races. Egg and I'm not sure. Could end with race. Well, a cellmate is a life partner because you're potentially with them for life, I guess. Thought I would recognize this, but I don't, I'm afraid. Oh, Marty. It's in Mardi Gras. Of course. Stick by a fireplace. I want to say poker. Food that can be prepared. I'm not going to know that. Nearby things. Individually. As one. Or maybe it's they're sold individually. I don't know. I would just say individually if they were sold individually. Anyway, let's look at this. Supervillain might brag smugly. Flip. Lose it. You flip out, you lose it. One whose beauty is on the inside, a geode. Yeah, that is punny and clue. Like unintended plots. It is weedy. And then Lily is toxic to cats. Singular. Alone and alone are singular with or without its first letter. I wonder if this is something. Table something. Certain care provider, an EMT. Maybe this is a piece, individually a piece. Stick by a fireplace could be a match. Overly self-assertive could be brash. You can absolutely count on me, I promise. Giant something, yeah. Tight rope walker. Yeah, toes the line. Oh, this is just these. Nearby things are these. Tacos. Knacker, that does sound familiar. Egg and an egg and spoon race where you hold an egg and a spoon and try to get to the finish line. Editorialize, opine. I missed some of these clues. Like a good sponge cake, connected. Origin story family in the DC comics. Big break. Linked with. Harden and become resistant to change. I want to say calcify. Ossify. Oh, this is just a tabletop. Old coin with a picture of Generalissimo Franco. Not sure. Casting need. Thinking of like casting a fishing line. Not sure. Refresh. Great illustrations. Epitomes are great illustrations, are like examples. Like the Pope's guards. Not sure. Was this Eric Carle who wrote The Hungry Caterpillar, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which I was confused about a couple weeks ago? Throve or Shrove. Good sponge cake could be moist. Maybe this is Swiss. So Shrove. The Kents are a family in DC comics. And Kenya could be the cradle of mankind. If you connected with someone, you met them. This is retro. Refresh. It's fresh again. Big break. Rift. Tied in. A giantess. Okay. Casting a die. You can cast a die. And then this is Peseta. Yep. All right, not a great Friday for me, but I didn't get totally stuck. But it seemed like a little bit more Saturday-ish than Friday. But yeah, I Wasn't my greatest performance, but that's okay. Anyway, hope you had a great day, and I'll see you next time.